everyone, I'm Sandie La Nae. Welcome to Psychic Creations. We have a fun show for you today. It's a book signing with my newly published book, The Historic Edward D. Sweeney Building in Carson City, Nevada. The book is about this building, one of Carson City's original structures, built in 1864 by one of Carson City's founding fathers, Edward D. Sweeney. The book was written in the genre of what I term historic paranormal. The first part of the book is the history about the building, what was housed inside, who owned it, and who worked there. And the second part of the book are accounts of ghostly activity that the paranormal investigative team I am a part of, Thinvale Investigators, discovered inside the building, which now houses the fabulous business of Morley's Books. Thank you for joining us today. That's awesome when your family comes to visit. I'm good, Tyler. How are you?
I'm doing well.
I brought my troop.
You brought your troop?
Robbie, Allie, Tyler, and Michael.
Hey.
And this is Jack, Mike, Carol, and Carolyn.
Hi, everybody.
I have me and my mom.
Familiar faces.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having a book signing today. This is about this building.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I'll be taking some of these over to her.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'd love to do that. I want another one of the books because I really enjoy them. And I'm going to give them to my dad too, also, for his birthday next month. So he'll enjoy them too.
Well, thank you. That's what I like to write, is what I call historic paranormal.
Yeah.
And it's nice when your friends come out to support your book signing event.
Psychic Creations. Her stuff is really good.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. Well, I'm having a book signing today. This is my new book here, and it's all about this building right behind us here. Uh-huh.
Check us out.
So you like to do historical writing or writing about historical facts?
Yes, I do. What I term my books are historic paranormal. The first part is the history, and then the second part is the spirits that have been found in the place.
I see.
Yeah.
I like the history.
This is my newest book, just got published 2 weeks ago.
I like 'em
And
both.
that is about actually Morley's
Once
books.
I get the history down there,
It's one of the original buildings of Carson
books that
City,
don't have the history
built by a
attached,
founding
you don't have
father,
that closeness to it,
Edward
right?
D. Sweeney.
Yeah, I see.
Could be anywhere.
Wonderful.
My book signing was held on the same day of the Carson City Wine Walk. And wouldn't you know, right in front of our table, the Wine Walk shuttle by Hoofbeats went back and forth quite a few times. This time, the horse was doing tricks for the viewing pleasures of the Wine Walk attendees and for my cameraman and producer, Michael J. Smith. And now, let me tell you a little bit about the historic Edward D. Sweeney Building in Carson City book. The chapters bring forth much historical information about one of Carson City's founding fathers. Edward Sweeney built many structures in our Eagle Valley, and especially this building for merchants. One chapter tells the genealogy of the building, who owned it, and who owned the property. One section discusses the architecture of the building and the confusion of when it was first built. A large section of the book talks about the fascinating occupants, from politicos to celebrities to business persons. A chapter is in tribute to the Honorable James G. Sweeney, son of Edward. James was the youngest Supreme Court judge to date in history. Read about owners Mr. and Mrs. King, the King Street address of the building named after them. One chapter is dedicated to the newest building owner, Michael Morley. Read about how the building was sadly deteriorating over time and then restored to its grandeur. The second part of the book is about the ghostly activity inside. The paranormal team I am part of, Thin Veil Investigators, investigated the building, discovering interesting anomalies. And then I described these accounts in the book for your reading pleasure. TVI members will go to intriguing extremes for paranormal information for a chapter in my books. I thank them all. We make a great team. You know what? You can get a hold of me on my website. I sell my books actually all over town.
Good.
Yeah,
Because I'd like to get the one on Genoa Bar.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I have them on my website. Let me see, who has this? Does he have a copy of it here? Capital Coffee has some. Evergreen Jeans has some. A to Zen has some. So I'm all over.
All right.
I'm just like a nice box of chocolates. I'm just everywhere.
Or go to Genoa Bar. They have a whole bunch, but
Yeah, Genoa
they're all
Bar.
pre-used.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get to Genoa Bar.
Yeah.
They smell like beer.
That's right. You can have a nice beverage while you're
Beer and
reading the
peanuts.
book. Well, enjoy your day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. It was fun to talk about not just my Edward D. Sweeney book, but all of my books to those who showed their interest.
You had a spirit box and they had sure, hot coffee. Oh, yeah. Big guy. Oh, Cameron, you're both pretty good. You're all black.
I'm sure there's videotape somewhere.
Oh, you're in there. There's double shots of them now.
Nice smile.
Thank you.
Go, Megan.
Get your books right here. Come on, stop.
Looking for orbs, right?
This is Debbie. Are you recording now? Okay. And this is Debbie. And this is Dean. Hi. I'm recording for a show.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, you're famous.
You're not just your...
It's a lot of fun to have your picture taken with your friends. Hi, this is my book signing today. It's about this building. Yeah. I was talking to the owner and I said,
Thanks for helping with the equipment, by the way.
written a book about
I appreciate that. Was very nice.
I said, well, I'm
That was a lot
here.
of stuff.
Jack? That came down actually from a very famous place up in Truckee in 1952. They brought it down. That's over 100 years old. But they brought it down from the bar in Truckee here in I think it's 1952.
Brought down from the bar in Truckee in the 50s or whatever.
It was called.
The book is about this building.
Yeah. This is 18. Is it what I like to write is what I term paranormal. Yes, I did that. St. Mary's up in see? Weird Reno was a trilogy we're starting to write with a docent. Jill Barr wrote that for the 150th anniversary, which happened to be 160th anniversary. And then the Great House, which is where's that? At the very end of Genoa. Now let's take a tour around the building that I wrote the book about. The Edward D. Sweeney Building that now houses Morley's books.
her friend.
Hi.
Owned the store, and it was like.
I got that one from you last time. Oh, cool.
Times you were here.
All right. Oh, cool. And how would you like me to sign that?
You just put my name, gave to you. I'm not sure, but I fell in love with it, and I was like, it was calling me. And yeah, and I know it depends on if it's like $1,000.
Oh no, it's 18. I'm a good writer, but I don't think I'm that good.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Let's see. Is that? I know, like Michael said, free toaster given away with every book.
You could take, I know Doyle comes home with odd pieces of spoons.
Structures. It was built in 1864 by one of the founding fathers.
What, George Washington?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. I have it, George Washington. Yeah, lots of what I term is that my books are what I call historic paranormal. First part of the books are history. Second part's all about the ghosts that are inside. So, yeah. Cool ghosts.
I think people would call for a tour.
Oh, really?
Check out the books.
I know you were coming. I would have brought your stones. It's like, I see those, it's like, gotta give those to Piggy, gotta give those to Piggy. How are you?
Good. I'm ready for another stone reading someday.
Okay.
How soon? When are you going to be some?
Book signings are always a lot of fun. Meeting new people, catching up with friends, talking about the book and books, laughing, and just having a great time.
It wasn't a good turnout, but it was the first one. But it was nice, and it was nice for him to give me the opportunity.
Alrighty.
Brewery Arts Center.
This is 18, and this is
for
15.
the Brewery Arts Center. Now.
Okay, B.
So those are where the YouTube videos can go for a step too.
Okay, well, I give it to her and she's in charge of you, right?
She fell over your table. Did you see that? I almost fell over your table and I didn't even drink anything.
Now it's big construction.
Hey, can you fall over her table? We want to film it so we can get ratings.
We need ratings.
We were
We need
talking
like
about
sort of
all
fist fight
day.
out over here or something.
Yeah, like I want to buy one of your books. Spill wine and fall over.
I don't need mine.
Now you have to buy stones. Yeah, we're hoping for flashing.
And now the day is done and over. Michael and I sit together and discuss what shows we are going to air and film next week and next month. And I would like to send out a universal thank you to all who participated in and attended the book signing for my newly published book, The Historic Edward D. Sweeney Building. Because of all of you, the day was a huge success. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. If you would like to purchase this book, you can do so at Morley's Books or at my website, which is www.sandypsychicstones.com. Now, if you would like to be a guest on my show, please note that the content is metaphysical, spiritual, paranormal, and of holistic health specialties. You can get a hold of me on my website, which is www.sandypsychicstones.com. Thank you so much for watching Psychic Creations, and we'll see you next show. Apache tear is a volcanic black glass known as obsidian. It is often embedded in a grayish-white flaky matrix known as perlite, which occurs when obsidian flows become fractured and hydrated over eons of time, the original glass being altered. Apache tear will look opaque until it is held to the light, which then reveals its translucency. Having a glassy luster, the Apache tear is a distinctive stone, as obsidian is formed when lava from volcanic eruptions cools within the earth. The speed at which the lava cools prevents crystallization, and thus the rock forms as solid volcanic glass. Although black is the most common color for Apache tears, they too can range in color from smoky black, red, to dark brown. The Apache tear derived its name from this legend. One horrific day, a party of the Apache were ambushed by an enemy tribe. The Apaches, fighting bravely, were markedly outnumbered and driven to the top of a high bluff. Their arrows depleted, rendering them unable to fight, and, unwilling to be taken captive, the Apache leapt from the rock face to their death. Understandably, grief-stricken, the Apache women wept over the bodies. It is then stated that their teardrops froze when they hit the ground to become the lovely stones we know today as Apache tears. The metaphysical uses of Apache tear are: it is a great grounding and protective stone. It enhances logical thinking skills, thus opening new doors for success. It has an uncanny ability to lend support during times of sorrow, as they will gently help one accept and then release grief. As a black gemstone, it symbolizes self-control and reliance. Apache tears can help to relieve stress and is used to find personal spiritual ability. It brings forth good luck to those who own one. It rids jealousy, and it protects you from psychic attack. The physical uses of Apache tear are: it alleviates muscle spasms, and it helps aid in the absorption of vitamins. It eliminates toxins from the body, and if you have a physical illness that you believe has an emotional cause, the Apache tear will help find the issue and dissolve it.